Dikshit and then Lagu comedy. Frankly, I love Varadaraja. Nobody. I have not. Some people just told me, why don't you translate Siddhanta comedy? I think I'll have to take another life. And I am still debating to pay my Guru Dakshina because I have not done anything on the. My father wrote the commentary on the Vakyapadiyam of Bhakti Hari. Vakyapadiyam is the most difficult text in the Indian tradition on philosophy of language. He himself wrote a commentary which is not available fully. Then Hilaraj and Punyaraj, they wrote their commentaries. They are not completely available. So in 1958, Professor K.S. Iyer, who was the Vice Chancellor of Lucknow University, he was a friend of my father. So he challenged him, Pandiji, why don't you do? So he started out in 1958 and he finished that in 1983, 6 years before he passed on. 5 volumes on the text of the Vakyapadiyam, 3 volumes on the variations of the text. All the 8 volumes have been published by the Sampurnam Sanskrit University. My father is the one who taught me. I wrote a life and works of my father's for the World Sanskrit Conference in 2012. They invited me to write some life and works in English, which is the most difficult thing to do. Which I did, but I'm writing something in Hindi for him, which is a lot easier to write. I have been thinking about doing something with the commentary. He named the commentary as Amba Kartri, made by the great mother Amba Durga. So, whenever I was coming from the United States every year in the summer, and just at we have a farmhouse about 90 miles east of Varanasi. That's where we retired in 1965. And that's where most of the Vakyapadiyam was written. So whenever I will come, first 2-3 days, he will just explain to me what he has written from the last time to now. I mean, important, significant things. So what do you think about it? And I will play it down. I will say, no, I don't think of anything. You have written it, you explain it. That's how I studied the Vakyapadiyam. I didn't study Vakyapadiyam. Some of the things I did just for references and things like that. But Amba Karsi is a great text.
Beautiful, beautiful commentary. Excellent.
Yeah, that's why it was, he got the International Sanskrit Award, which was given by Rajiv Gandhi in 1985. Then he received the Padma Shri and all kinds of degree from the BHU Banas in the university. That's great experience. I mean, I wish I could be something like that. But I'm still thinking of doing something. Just taking the Vakyapadiyam, Amba Karsi, not talking about anything else but Vakyapadiyam and Amba Karsi. Although I have in my replacement book for the first volume, I have written quite a lot about his contribution to the philosophy of language based on the Amba Karsi. But anyway, that's getting back to Pāṇini. All you need, as I said in the beginning, I think I will now refer you to maybe just just ask some questions and then we will go to the second session on Pachati.
In Prashpashanika itself, you have given a very beautiful description of who is a Shishta. Again, Patanjali himself says, he asked the question in the Prashpashanika, Kepana Shishtaha, Sakshat Krita Shabda Dharmana. That is something,
Yeah.
it is quite...
Yeah, but what is the, like Chomsky linguists, they debunk the theory of the ideal native speakers. And then they came the speaker, to the speaker. There has to be some well-informed speaker, So that's why he took the Shista. But all the definitions, these are not modern definitions. Who cares about Kumbhidhanya and Alalupa? Everything is a holder. No one is a Kumbhidhanya. I'm not. I drive a Mercedes.
Exactly. You won't get, that means there are no Shishtas now.
I have no sister.
Nobody is, sir.
And no, there are sisters. Otherwise the tradition will go away. I'm no sister, but there are. My brother asked me, Narendra, he was, the last book my father did was the Dhammapada. And
It's available in print, sir?
what?
Is it printed,
Yes,
published?
Sampurnananda.
Okay.
So he passed on in 1987, the last day. He would work between 3 to 6 every morning. The whole day will go to the students. Even when at the, there is one student who watch him, he is very, very brilliant. He is a professor of Vedanta at the Banaras University, Dhananjay Pandey. He was a kid. This, I saw him. He's from my village. He would come and study. So anyway, my father did this tremendous thing. And there are things that you can learn even by listening. All you need is dedication. This dogged determination. You don't have to. You can just say, Ata Pāṇini na vayam, and just walk away. No, I'm not. Who knows? Some lion from somewhere will come and kill me. That's what they say. Yeah, he was the lion of the grammar was killed by a lion. What is that? Singho Vyakarnasya Karturaha.
Anat Vyagrasya.
Pranam Priyan Pāṇini. The dear prana of Pāṇini was taken away by a lion. So, but no, have a determination. If you don't have to study Pāṇini and be a Pāṇinian. But if I consider that, I was a good student and I did teach at the Harvard University for 5 years, a 10-year university in India, not now. Then I went to Rochester and did my PhD. I did well. I understand Pāṇini. Moreover, my life is blessed because I can understand Sanskrit. Nothing else. This life is dhanya. But for you, if you want to really understand Sanskrit, you must study Pāṇini. But the condition is that you have to study the right way. Focus on, and there are hardly many people. You go through the lecture and the books that I have written. They take you in the entirely different world. There are questions that people don't answer. Maybe we are idiots. They were well informed. Their tradition does that. See, you don't come near me if you don't know, if you don't have a certain level of competency. That's understandable. But how do you get that level of competency to understand? And unless you don't have that competency, you can't understand. You cannot understand, you cannot ask questions. You must be asking questions. This guy has been sitting and shouting at me for 1 hour, etc., etc. What did I get out of it? What kind of questions I have? What am I going to do with this guy? And you have to ask these questions. Otherwise, it's useless. That doesn't happen in the traditional circle. The language is one barrier. No one writes the worst Hindi than the Sanskrit Pandits. एक के स्थान में यण हो अच परे रहते.
Or do you use?
That's it. Ego yanachi. So how do you get the genitive meaning of sthane? You get 1149. Sashti sthane yoga. Then you get tasmin nithin purvasya karyam from tasmin nithin purvasya. Then achi. So what is ik, what is yad, what is ach? You have to go to the Shiva Sutra, the inventory of complete sounds of the language put together for use in his grammar by Pāṇini, so that he could make abbreviations, pratyaharas, so he can use them in grammar. So why don't you call the Shiva Sutra as the grand old daddy of all abbreviation techniques in the human culture, period. Then show how Pāṇini weaves them into his sutras and what triggers he had. Like if I told you, go to Chennai, at that store, I have to give you a road map of that place to you. There are, okay, left turn, red signal, green signal, this and that. Then you read there. That's how you become Shabda Brahmani Nishnataha. So roadmap, we live in the age of the satellite. That's what you follow. What kind of roadmaps Pāṇini had? For that, there are 3 things you must know. Acharya Pravritti. What does he do with his grammar? Which is obvious and you can get it. Derivation forms the most important section of his grammar. That's the goal. So that he could derive the words correctly with his rules, so that you think, okay, this is the correct word. So derivation. What are the rules of derivation? Give me the roadmap. But first you have the Ashtadhyayi. Right before your eyes. From Vriddhiradhaisha to A, which is what I will do in the workshop. Here it is. Let's begin. What he does. How does he prepare his students or readers to receive this text so that he can make sense out of it rather than waiting for Bhattaji Dikshit, etc., etc., who don't tell me What are the techniques of derivation in Pāṇini? How does Pāṇini derive sentences? These were the questions the Chomsky's were asking in 1957 publication of syntactic structures that became a great enterprise in 1964 with aspects of the theory of syntax. 1966 I appeared on the scene as a PhD student. I did my PhD in 1971. By that time, I could say I understand Chomsky. But then my journey started of understanding Pāṇini. How does Pāṇini do things? So go to the Ashtadhyayi and see the first hand. Why does the Raja have to tell you, or Bhattoji Dikshit have to tell him? You can go to Bhattoji Dikshit later on. So that's why I started out this workshop. You are the second victim of this workshop. I presented third victim. I presented the first one at Delhi University. And then the second one was 2 years earlier at Hyderabad. And the third one is here. The problem is that, and you must realize, I'm trying to organize myself to deal with these students and follow the students as to how they are doing and how they are understanding. For that, maybe some exercises, maybe some assignments beforehand that they read, etc., etc., which I did. I have all these things, but the problem is we don't have time. So, I think this workshop and lecture, if we can have something like a couple of weeks, and then we have the papers that you will read and come, and then you will hear the explanations, walk through the Ashtadhyayi, raise your questions. That is how you do it. But hopefully things will be arranged. I have the frame completed, the Ashtadhyayi. Now I am going to get into it, and I shall explain to you in these 4 days, which are not enough, but briefly I will give you the outline of the Ashtadhyayi, why he does it, and how he does it. Okay? So now your questions.
So this Ambakar tree, you said it's 8 books.
What?
8 volumes, right? Ambakar tree.
5 volumes.
I got only 5 volumes, and there seems to be a gap. Something is missing.
Well, the Sampurnanand Sanskrit University doesn't reproduce that. So, between you and me, what I'm going to be doing is pretty soon, since I was struggling with this idea of, I have a domain name, sanskritbhasha.com, where I want to have one page on my grandfather, one page on my father, one page on myself, and one page where you can come to me and talk about Pāṇini. So, this is what has been in the planning.
So, this your site is up? Is it already ready, or yes?
Well, it's up and off between me and my computer guru, but there is a guy in, I think he is in Sri Lanka, that he contacted me about getting these missing volumes.
I don't need them.
Sampurnanand doesn't do it.
Doesn't do it. How
So I felt like helping him. So I gave him, I think 2 volumes I sent him. But I can't give mine because they are there in the United States. Sampurnanand doesn't have it. I had it somehow or the other I arranged. So he is making, he is scanning. So he will scan all the volumes and he will give it to me. So, and that I will put on my
Fine.
Pāṇini through Patanjali's eyes. I told to Kiparsky, and I also wrote somewhere. I said, Paul, your statement, why should we look at Patanjali for understanding Pāṇini? But for those, I love Patanjali. We will be forever blind.
Yes.
Patanjali may not like our brains, which uses the bhashya. That is the big problem with the West. Without due respect, I love the Western scholars, and I know everyone in the Pāṇini circle. I don't like to fight with the people, but if there is someone shooting the mouth, I just don't, I'm not very forgiving. So, you guys should have the dedication and you should have the respect.